If you guys are in need of some coins to get that player or team you've always wanted, make sure to check out Mutt Store and use code TD for 10% off. Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another rebuild. Guys, today we're going to be doing the New England Patriots, but we're going to do it with a little bit of a twist. We're going to pretend that Tom Brady retired, and we're going to see what we can do with this team. First thing we're going to do is we're going to trade back for Jimmy G. Okay, that's not actually what we're going to do. I wish we could do that. This video is a little bit depressing because once Brady's off the team, they aren't very good. We're going to have to draft a quarterback. We maybe could try to trade for one or sign one. At the running back position, we got James White, 86 overall, great player, great pass catcher out the backfield. Sony Michel, he's a rookie. He's shown flashes. He seems to get hurt a lot. I was so surprised when the Patriots picked him because it's like you give up 40 plus points in the Super Bowl. Your offense played amazing. And instead of drafting somebody like Darius Leonard, who as a rookie is having an amazing season, you go and draft a running back. I don't know. This team's in rough shape. You guys will see that as we look at the rest of the roster. I mean, we do have 3 good running backs. I do like Sony Michel. I wasn't dissing him at all. I just felt there's bigger, shoes to fill. Rex Burkhead is on the team as well. Pretty good, versatile player. James Devlin, he should be way higher than the 73 overall. At wide receiver, we got Edelman, who's an 88 overall. We got Chris Hogan, Philip Dorsett, Cordero Patterson. And yeah, we're going to have to take this guy off the roster as well. At tight end, we got Rob Gronkowski, 98 overall. The offensive line is definitely serviceable. So we have Trent Brown. We have Isaiah Wynn, who was picked, like 16th overall. So we got 2 good left tackles. Isaiah Wynn can actually play guard as well. Tooney, he's still young, 83 overall. At center, we got David Andrews. He's a pretty good player. Shaq Mason, he's a beast. And then at right tackle, Marcus Cannon. Definitely some flexibility there. The move, Marcus Cannon, he's aging. And then with Madden, once you get past like 28, your overall just goes way down. Maybe we move Isaiah Wynn to right tackle. That might be a bit of a stretch. We'll see what we can do. Trey Flowers, absolute beast. Best defensive player on the team, along with Gilmore. At right end, we got Claiborne. Now, the Patriots, they struggle against the run, and they really don't have a pass rush either. Left outside linebacker, we got Kyle Van Noy. He's decent. He's all right. Middle linebacker needs work, to put it nicely. Right outside linebacker, we got Dante Hightower. At cornerback, we got Gilmore. He's a Pro Bowler for a reason. Super good player. Jason McCourty. Jonathan Jones, J.C. Jackson. He's actually really good, undrafted rookie. He actually starts now. And then we got Eric Rowe as well, but he always seems to get hurt too. Free safety, we got Devin McCourty. He is a 90 overall. And strong safety, we got Patrick Chung. This is definitely a position would like to get better at. Now, we can't forget Harmon because the Patriots, they use 3 safeties. He actually plays a ton. Gostkowski, good kicker. And then at punter, Ryan Allen, he's decent. I actually just switched Trent Brown to a right tackle. He actually went up in overall, which means Marcus Cannon is now the backup. Now, Isaiah Wynn, the rookie, we're going to make him the starting left tackle. So let's actually go ahead. We'll put Marcus Cannon on the trade block. We're about to sim to the trade deadline, and we'll see where we're at. I just simmed to week number 6, and we are 0-6. We have not won a game. This one intrigues me. We'd get a round 2 pick from the Chargers. That's not bad. Now, I'm actually going to go on like the trade finder myself and see if we can get something better. We will gladly take that. So we end up getting a 2nd round pick from them, which is better than what I believe the Chargers were offering us. And then we got a 5th rounder as well. Like I said, we were in full tank mode, so we're just going to sim this thing the rest of the way. I know we didn't go 0-16 because we tied with the Jets 31-31 in week 17. So we end up finishing 3-12-1. It'll be interesting. I've never had a top pick before in one of these drafts. So Jacksonville is going to win the Super Bowl 16-10 over the Rams. Offseason starts today. Trey Flowers, we are definitely re-signing him. We got all the cap space in the world, $61.8 million remaining. After this deal right here, we're going to offer him $55 million over 4 years. And he's going to sign it. Jason McCourty looks like he wants to come back on a 1-year deal. That's fine by me. He's still serviceable. Okay. Never mind. I guess he doesn't want to come back. We're going to try to get Chris Hogan back as well. He's still a 78 overall. Okay, he does not want to stay. All right. He was straight up about it. A little bit rude if you ask me. This is always the most important part. Free agency. We got all the cap space in the world. But it doesn't matter if there's no good free agents. We've seen that happen in previous rebuilds, but then there's other times where there's a bunch of free agents. So we're about to see. And it doesn't look like there's much out there. There's not a lot for wide receivers. Albert Wilson, good player. I feel like we're set in the slot. Benjamin, yeah, I don't know about that one. Hogan, he didn't want to come back. Chris Conley, I do like him. He's only 26, 6'3", 205 pounds. Now he's got a lot of teams after him. One of them being the Dolphins, so I wouldn't mind beating them out. I thought we were overpaying for him. That deal just cracked the top 3. The Dolphins and Redskins gave him crazy deals. Here's somebody I wouldn't mind throwing a lot of money at. Dante Fowler Jr. He's an 80 overall, but he's gonna go way up. He's only 25 years old. He seems to only get better in Madden. That is 164 points. If he doesn't sign with us, then I don't know. We are just gonna be hopeless. I'm gonna offer Buchanan as well. Is it Buchanan or Buchanan? Regardless, he's a versatile player. I wanna say he started off as safety. Now he's kind of a linebacker. I don't know what he's gonna play for us, but we need to get more athletic. That is 120 points. There's a lot of teams offering him as well. I don't know exactly how I feel about this one. We really don't have a left end. We really don't have defensive ends at all anymore. In fact, I'm not even sure if we have a single defensive lineman. So we're going to offer Trent Murphy. He's the highest overall D lineman available. He's also one of the youngest at 28. So we're going to offer him 30 mil. That is 100 points, which does put us over the Giants. I think that's all we're going to do for week 1. Unfortunately, there was not a lot available. So we're going to sim ahead. Let's see. Gostkowski is coming back. Chris Conley rejected us. He did have some amazing offers. Trent Murphy accepted. Cordell Patterson's coming back. We got Dante Fowler Jr. and we got Buchanan. Is there anybody else we want? Preston Smith. We would switch him over to middle linebacker. That's 109 points, which is not over the Redskins. You know what? If he signs it, great. If he doesn't, it is what it is. Oh, he actually accepted it. And we didn't even offer him the best deal. Adam Butler, he was a player on the team last year, so he's coming back. So we're currently in 81 going into the draft, 83 on offense, 83 on defense. The number one thing we got to do is get ourselves a quarterback. We got to hope he's good, and we got to hope he's good like right away. We only got one receiver over an 80. That's not going to cut it. Offensive line, they're good. Tight ends, we got 3 decent ones. Well, we got 2 decent ones, and then we got Rob Gronkowski. Look at the changes to defense. The linebacker. So we got Preston Smith, who is a right outside linebacker. Dante Hightower then moves to middle linebacker. I didn't talk about this guy at the beginning of the video, but Bentley was actually having a really good season in real life. He ended up getting hurt. Fowler Jr. is going to be coming off the edge. Van Noy is actually now a backup. The hope is that Fowler Jr., Bentley, or Buchanan, like one of those 3 just plays like super well in our system. D-line is decent. We got Trey Flowers, who is super good. We got Lawrence Guy, Adam Butler, and Trent Murphy. We got Gilmore, who is a 94. JC Jackson, who's a 72. Now my hope with him is that he'll develop once like we advance to the next season. Jonathan Jones, 78, not bad. We got Harmon, who's a 79. And then we got Devin McCourty, who's an 86. What draft pick do we have? I don't even know. Oh, we got the first pick. Yeah, hopefully I don't mess this thing up. This guy does low-key look like a stud. A throw power, B+ throw accuracy short, B+ throw under pressure, and he had the second highest 40. He had the fastest 3-cone and the fastest 20-yard shuttle. So this guy is considered a strong arm quarterback, but he's super athletic. Reed Pelfrey out of Clemson. Hopefully he's good. He's an 82 overall. He was ranked 2nd in true talent, and we picked him number 1 overall. That was my first time having the number 1 overall pick. I didn't want to mess it up. So 94 throw power, 85 deep accuracy, 84 medium, 86 short, 83 throw on the run. Good throw under pressure. That's what I like to see. And then he has 78 speed, 82 excel, 84 agility. Like I said, the only thing that sucks is quarterbacks don't scramble. That defensive tackle was an 83. I was looking to trade up and get him, but yo, the Jets picked him right away. Wait, shouldn't we have had the top pick in the 2nd round? We had the number 1 pick in the 1st round, which means we should have had the number 1 pick in the 2nd round. This guy's looking kind of nice. We need a bigger receiver. He's 6'4", B+ short route, B+ catching traffic, in a B medium route. He's not the fastest, but he's a 76 overall. It says he was ranked 34th. We got him at 45. Now, my next question is, what happened to our other 2nd round pick? Who is Ray Love? Why is he a 74 overall? And when did we pick him? I've literally never had that happen before. Or at least I don't think I did. Maybe it happened, I didn't notice it. I can't even trade him. Like, we have Harmon, we have Chung, we have 3 good strong safeties. And now we just got a 74. I have no idea what we're going to do with them. Oh, man. I don't want to give up Bentley, but it says they want him. How about Bentley in a 3rd round pick? That was accepted. So we just got T.Y. Hilton along with the guy we just drafted and Julian Edelman. Our offense ain't looking so bad anymore. Run stuffing defensive tackle, 6'7", 311 pounds. Doesn't look crazy good, but we need all the help we can get. He was a 74 overall. It says we reached, but not by much. Maybe if we didn't lose our first pick in the second round, we wouldn't have had to draft him. I'm salty. I never thought I would get salty in a rebuild, but here we are. I think the biggest thing about that draft was we got our quarterback for the future, and we got him a weapon. We got T.Y. Hilton. After the offseason, we're up to an 83 overall, 89 on offense, which is actually pretty good, 83 on defense. I made Sony Michel the starter. I know he's like, you know, a lower overall than James White, but if you go over to specialist, James White is the third down running back. So it's my hope that he's going to be used a lot in the passing game, whereas Sony Michel is kind of like who we're going to be using in the run game. We're about to sim this thing to the bye week, which is week number 5. Looks like we had a rough game against the Bengals. Let's see, how's the team doing? I don't see anybody improving. Wait, is Sony Michel up to an 84? Our quarterback might have been an 82, so it looks like we are seeing some improvement on offense. And then over on defense, nobody's confidence is up. That's one thing I've noticed. Fowler Jr. actually went down. The man we paid a bunch of money to is struggling. Preston Smith went up. That's a good thing. Patriots run defense looking like Swiss cheese. Well, looks like nothing's changed. This is obviously a huge game. I feel like these next 2 weeks is going to kind of decide what we do. We play the Bills, and then we play the Jets. So we beat Buffalo, and we beat the Jets as well, 28-24. We beat the Bills, beat the Jets. We got the Titans, Broncos, Dolphins, Giants, Jets, Eagles. Ooh, okay. I was looking at the trade block, really didn't see anybody, and then I was just kind of going through like our roster. I was going through other teams' rosters. I'm not really sure how to approach this. Normally in my second season, I'm trying to like make the Super Bowl. I guess we're just gonna send to the playoffs and see what the heck happens. I don't think there's any chance we made it. We lost to the Ravens. We don't have a wild card game. There's no way we got a first round bye. We end up finishing 9-7. That wasn't good enough to get in? Now I'm a little bit salty. We went on a big win streak. We dropped 2 in a row to the Dolphins and Giants. Then we went on another win streak. And then we lose 3 in a row the end of year. 9-7 isn't terrible, considering how bad we were last year. 4,000 yards, 27 touchdowns, 13 interceptions out of our rookie. Sony Michel, that's what I like to see. He had 1,000 yards. T.Y. had a monster year. It looks like he is definitely fitting in. Gronk, not so much. Another year where he struggled. Only 2 touchdowns. Gordon Palmer, the rookie we drafted, pretty good year. Edelman looks good. Don't call it a comeback. 113 tackles, 7 for a loss, had an interception. Interceptions, Gilmore had 3, Jackson had 2, Harmon had 2, Jonathan Jones had 2. Trent Murphy had 17 sacks. Trey Flowers had 12.5. Preston Smith had 10.5. Where's that one guy we gave all that money to? Dante Fowler Jr. You've got to be kidding me. What did he do? We're going to have to trade him. There's no other way to put it. Super Bowl 54. We have the Falcons versus the Browns. Oh, the Falcons crushed them. Okay. We are right back to the offseason. Where is Julian Edelman? We'll figure that out in a second. So our quarterback is up to an 87. Sony Michel is up to an 89. T.Y. had a crazy year. He's a 91. Our rookie out of UMass, well, he's not a rookie anymore. He's a 77. Offensive line is pretty much the same. I think David Andrews went up 1. Gronk is still a 91. I'm so confused where some of these players go. Oh, I forgot to trade Ray Love. We still have him just warming the bench, handing out water. Devin McCourty is falling off. My dude is an 81 overall. Gilmore, he's still solid, 93. JC Jackson, hello, 83. Trey Flowers, 95. Defensive tackles, we need to improve. And Trent Murphy, he had a monster year. You know who didn't have a monster year? Dante Fowler Jr. Edelman must have retired. That kind of sucks. Gronk's getting older. He wants a 4-year deal, which would bring him to 35. Let's franchise tag him. He's not going to be happy about it at all, but 1 year, 8.6 mil. If this is all he wants, we'll keep him. If he wants to walk, we'll let him go, and it looks like he's going to test out free agency. We don't have a crazy amount of space, but we can definitely sign somebody if there's any good players available. Nobody that stands out. We need a defensive tackle, so I say we go all in on Hargrave. The 49ers really want a right outside linebacker. We really need a strong safety. Fowler fits their scheme. Tart fits ours. their cap hit is pretty much the same. That's all we needed to do. So we threw in a 4th round pick. We get rid of Fowler Jr., who was terrible for us, and we pick up a strong safety, who I actually really like. Now we don't need to worry about strong safety. All our focus goes to defensive tackle, middle linebacker, and receiver. That is 104 points. That does put us over Jacksonville. We're going to try and pick up Cole as another wide receiver, play him across from T.Y. I actually like that. 103 points, that's way more than the Saints. We end up getting both of them. We don't have much cap space left. But that was an extremely good week 1. Got a pretty good wide receiver. We also got Palmer, who's improving. So we got 3 good ones. We should probably look to pick up a 4th. We're set at strong safety now. D-line is actually looking good. We need a right outside linebacker, and we need a middle linebacker. This would be the ultimate Patriots pickup. He kind of wants a lot of money, but I just feel like this is something that needs to happen. That's a 92-point offer. We'll put the rest of our cap space on Woodyard. No one else is offering them. That's a really bad deal. But maybe we'll somehow get them. We end up getting both of them. Okay. We have no cap space left, so that is it for free agency. We are going to skip to the draft. We should have a decent pick. We are picking 20th. I would like a younger linebacker because we have like Hightower, Sean Lee, Woodyard, but none of these guys are looking that great. He had a good combine, but he's not that fast. I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's that much talent. I'm probably going to look to trade some of my other picks. We're going to draft this guy. Oh, he's actually a 76. This guy doesn't look terrible because he's decently fast, but then he has good zone coverage, good press. Okay, man, but he's 6'2". So I say we draft another corner, and then hopefully one of them is good. He's a 76 as well. It says that was a good pick. New season. This is the best the team has been. Offense is actually looking decent. And then on defense, this will be interesting, man. We brought in a defensive tackle. We needed that. Our corners are actually looking all right. Harmon's in his natural position. We got Tart. I actually really like that. Middle linebacker, we got some vets. Sean Lee, also another vet. We probably should try and pick up a younger linebacker at some point. But first, let's sim this thing and see how we do. We are 5-1. And the Dolphins are 0-6. I say we roll with it. Our quarterback's up to an 89. Sony is up to a 90. Gilmore went up. Trent Murphy is up to an 86. He's the only player I've seen that's like over, is he over 30? I think he's over 30. He's the only player I've seen over 30 that like goes up in a season. You guys watch. Sean Lee is going to be like a 55. With no badges by the time this thing's over. I know that's the wrong game, but he's somehow going to find a way to do it. We lost to the Rams 42-31. Wow, so much for our defense being good, but that's a good sign that we were in the game. I have a feeling we didn't make the playoffs. Oh wait, yes we did. We went 12-4. Our quarterback was second in MVP voting. So what you're telling me is our quarterback had a monster year. 43 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 4,400 yards. Wow, we found ourselves a stud. Sony Michel, over 5 yards a carry. He had 13 touchdowns. James White, he's getting in the mix on the receiving end. Look at Gronk. He's picking things up again. T.Y. had another great year. Look at Palmer. That wide receiver I drafted in, what was it, the 2nd round? 800 yards, 11 touchdowns. James White, 43 catches. That's what I like to see, 500 yards. Sean Lee led the team in tackles. Of course he did. Did you guys expect anything else? Trent Murphy, again, another huge year for us. Trey Flowers, 13. Preston Smith, 8.5. Hargrave at 7. Gilmore, once again, leading us in interceptions. We had a 7, 9, 10 picks on the year. Look at our team. Look at their confidence. This was not a thing the first 2 years. Like, nobody was this, like green. That was not good English, but what I was trying to say is we had no confidence. So there was like no players that had +1, +2. Our quarterback's up to a 94. Sony's up to a 93. TY's up to a 93. Even though we're having a great year, I don't know how the Chargers went 10-6 because whenever you sim in Madden, they're always one of the best teams. You guys see it in like every other rebuild. They are like always who we play in like the Super Bowl, the conference championship. We somehow beat them, which means we are taking on the Cleveland Browns. I'm not going to waste any time. We're just going to advance week. This video, I've been recording this video way too long. We lost 19-13. I was hoping we were going to make it to the Super Bowl, but we made it to the conference championship. That is definitely a good thing. So the Browns make it to the Super Bowl in back-to-back years. The Cleveland's just a juggernaut when it comes to simming and Madden. They end up winning the Super Bowl. So that tells me our team was actually pretty nice this year. Even though we just had a good year, things are looking a little bit rough, so we couldn't re-sign Gronk. He wanted a long-term deal. I offered him a good one. He just didn't accept. David Andrews, our starting center, did not accept the offer. Again, we gave him a good one. We got $34 million in cap space. I'm going to try to bring back as many players as possible. Christian McCaffrey. Allen Robinson's a free agent too. Maybe we got to go for Kelsey. Or is it just Kels? It might just be Kels. We're number 1 on him, so that actually will improve us at center. Is there a way we can actually get Allen Robinson? It looks like it would use all our cap space. I don't know if that's the smart thing. I don't know where this team is going because we just lost so many players. So I say we offer him like a huge deal. And maybe we can just score like 100 points a game. So we got Kels. Gronk is leaving. Why does he not like us anymore? We didn't get Allen Robinson. James White's coming back. I feel like that was a rough offseason for us. So our offense, it's actually not looking bad. We pretty much brought back everybody. We lost Andrews, but we replaced them with somebody 4 overalls higher. We need to improve this. That should not be a thing. No, Ray Love is not starting. We cannot get rid of this guy for some reason. We need a free safety because Tart should be strong safety. We need to replace Sean Lee. We lost him. Other than that, we brought back all the linebackers, though they're getting kind of old. D-line, that's good. We're fine with that. And then our cornerbacks are definitely serviceable. We have the 30th pick in the draft. I'm going to be looking for an outside linebacker, a safety, or a tight end. That guy actually looks decent. But it says he's a second rounder. I think we can wait on him. Ooh, this guy out of Rhode Island. He was second in the 40-yard dash. We got to get him later. He looks like he's going to be a stud. You're going to trade this pick. The one player I like, it says he's a 5th rounder. I feel like that's a lot, but I feel like it makes sense. So Earl Thomas is off the Seahawks, which I'm surprised he wasn't off the team earlier. We gave up our 1st rounder, which is fine. I didn't really see anybody I liked. We gave up our 2nd rounder. Again, there was really nobody I planned on picking. And we gave up Jaron Knight, who was actually our 4th cornerback. We have plenty of cornerbacks, so that's not really a loss for us. But we get Earl Thomas, who he's aging, but he's still a 92 overall. I don't care if he's supposed to be picked in the 5th round. He's a B+ catching traffic, B- short route, C+ catching, and he had the 2nd fastest 40 time. We are picking this guy. He is a 77. He should have been a 1st round pick. We just got him in the 3rd round. I say we reach again. They say he's a 6th rounder. I like this guy right here. That's a good pick. He was ranked 91. We got him 126. Even though it seemed like the offseason, I mean, it started off very bad, but we actually turned it around big time. So here's what the offense is looking like, 89. And then over on defense, we need a left outside linebacker. Other than that, I'm actually feeling pretty good about this team. I've been trying to trade for outside linebackers for like 30 minutes. Nobody's interested in draft picks. But for some reason, Tampa Bay is interested. This might actually move the needle. Yeah, that was enough. We just got Levante David. So we traded for Levante David and Earl Thomas. Our defense is definitely better. We are just going to sim to the playoffs. This is the longest I've ever spent recording a video. Like, you guys need to understand the amount of time I spend looking for trades, because in 2K, they actually have a trade finder, so it makes it kind of easy. In Madden, that's not a thing. And there's like certain players that are available. There's certain players that just are impossible to get. So I've been recording this for probably close to 4 hours, something crazy like that. All I ask is that you guys like the video. Our quarterback did not make the list. Oh, Sony Michel. We went 12-4, so it looks like we got ourselves another 1st round bye. Our quarterback low-key kind of fell off. That's crazy. After having such a good year. Sony Michel, 1,500 yards, almost 6 yards a carry, 15 touchdowns. He did not fumble once. James White, wow, 5 yards a carry, 9 touchdowns. And then look at our tight end. He actually led us in catching, 75 catches, 730 yards. T.Y. once again, 1,000-yard season, 6 touchdowns. Cole, he had a better season. Levante David, huge pickup for us. 93 tackles, 9 for a loss, 10 sacks. I'm not going to question it. 17 sacks. And then, of course, Gilmore led the team in interceptions. He actually had 5 this year. We were taking on the Steelers. They went 10-6. Big Ben is no longer on the team. They have a rookie quarterback who is a like 70. He was like a 75 or 78. This should be a win. I mean, they're still talented. They got Bell. They got Juju. AB's still on the team. We end up winning 27-15. We're taking on Houston, who went 9-7. This will be interesting. If they play like they did in the regular season, this should be a win for us, but who knows what'll happen. And wow, it was close. We end up winning though, which means we are going to the Super Bowl. We're playing the Eagles in the Super Bowl. They went 9-7 too. So is it like the year of the upsets? We're playing the Eagles again in the Super Bowl. Carson Wentz, 93 overall. They have Ajayi, who's a 91. Aguilar, 87. Alshon Jeffrey, 86. Golden Tate, 84. That's a pretty good receiving core. Zach Ertz is a 90. Lane Johnson, he's still playing well, 88. Left guard, he's trash. Center is super bad. Brandon Brooks, 83. Oh, wow, their offensive line's weak. If we can get pressure, we might be able to cause some havoc. Their defensive end's looking pretty good. Fletcher Cox and Timmy Jernigan. Wow, that is money in the middle. Darby's a 90. They got Sidney Jones the 4th and Jalen Mills. Those are 3 good corners. Free safety, he's all right. And then Malcolm Jenkins. He's only an 83, but like you can't sleep on him. You already know he's going to be a beast. This definitely looks like a winnable game, though. I will say that. We're going to sim this fast. We scored first. They got a field goal, so at the end of the first quarter, we were up 7-3. We're going to do the same exact thing. Oh, they took the lead. And, oh, we got it back, so we're up 14-10, but they scored. Now it's 24-14. We returned the kick. Okay, I was trying to change it to normal. That is a great start to the second half. We looked good to start the game, but then they went on a run. Oh, man, we can't stop the Eagles. Who would have thought? We can't stop the Eagles in the Super Bowl. That's going to back them up. Oh, man, they got it again. They're getting so many third downs. We got to hold them to a field goal. We got them to another third down. 3rd and 6. Wentz is going to get sacked. Preston Smith got it. Jake Elliott's going to make the field goal. So we are down by 6. We're going to hit TY for 11 yards. That's a good start. Oh, yeah, I like it. It's going to be 3rd and long. We got to pick this up. We got it. Or maybe. No, it's 4th and 1. So we settled for the field goal. We're back down 3. Zach Ertz. Oh, he got hurt. I was about to say, my man must have over 100 yards. But if he got injured, that's a big loss for them. Okay, never mind. He's back in. Ajayi's going to score a touchdown, so we are down 9. Make it 10. That's the end of the third quarter. We're moving the ball already. We just had a big play to TY. We're moving the ball. We just have to get a stop against these guys. We got to get a touchdown. TY is going to get it. Extra point is good. We are down by 3. We got him to a third down. Come on, we got to get a stop. Oh, he got sacked. Hargrave is going to get it. Ajayi got hurt, and they're going to have to punt. That was, oh, wow, down to the 4. Let's jump to the next change of possession. This would be, oh, that helps. 15-yard penalty on Fletcher Cox. We're going to throw it away. Oh, yeah, we are getting chunk plays right now. We're in field goal range. What do we got? Is that 3rd down? No, it's 2nd and 5. Now it's 3rd down. Wow, our quarterback ran. I've never seen, Sony Michel down to the 1. How is it a 1-yard rush? We were at the 1. And, oh my gosh, we threw it away. We're at the 1-yard line. Can we please score? We got it. Our backup tight end is going to put us out in front. That's 2 stops in a row. Come on, 1 more. That's short. Are they going to go for it? Or are they going to punt? No, he threw it away on 4th and 4. That's why the sim stopped. So we're just going to go change of possession again. Just run the ball. Just run the ball with Sony Michel. A field goal puts us up 7. That's like worst case scenario. They just burned a timeout. Oh, we're going backwards. All right, it looks like we might settle for a field goal. We definitely are. Come on. Gostkowski, you got to make it. It's good. A 46-yarder. We're up 41-34. They got 3rd and 10. Oh, man, that's well short. 4th and 7. 20 seconds left. That's game over. We just won it. I feel like the other thing that helped us with winning the Super Bowl is like pretty much every team we played in the playoffs. We played the Steelers. They had the best record at 10-6. They had a rookie quarterback. Everyone else went 9-7. I feel like that helped us a bunch. Our quarterback played amazing. He might have won MVP. I lied. Sony Michel won MVP. 207 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. Nobody could really stop anybody. I feel like they should have been passing more. Ertz had 10 catches, 83 yards. Keelan Cole coming up big in the Super Bowl. TY saved us. If we never traded for him, we do not do the things we do. Sony Michel also had 34 receiving yards. How about on defense? Hightower, 14 tackles. Tart had 12. Gilmore, 8. David, 8. Trent Murphy had 3 for a loss. Preston Smith had 2. We had a lot of tackles for a loss. Earl Thomas, 9 tackles. How about sacks? Hargrave had 1. Hightower had half a sack. Lincoln, Preston Smith, Murphy. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, man. Be sure to leave a like. Comment down below what team you want to see next. I have no idea how we just pulled that off, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And until next time, I will see you later. Peace out.